In this video, I'm going to be philosophizing on meaningful concerns. Meaningful concerns are distinct from meaningless concerns, concerns that are nonsensical. This includes concerning oneself with the pigmentation of another individual's shirt, be it pink or orange. Concerned more instead with the individual running down the streets naked, screaming that the apocalypse is to come. These are distinct concerns one can hold, one which is meaningful, the other meaningless, concerning the internal and or external conditions, more probabilistic, drawn from existing facts to elicit specific negative meaningful emotions in the self and or other selves concerning the situation, meaningfully influencing an individual's healthy psychological functioning, and which we concern ourselves mostly and exclusively with an individual's psychological needs, not necessarily the psychological wants or desires of the self when we're considering the morality and the ethics of a situation or any internal and or external condition, as those pertain more and concern specifically various internal and external conditions, as well to situations which one is voluntarily undertaking the only necessary conditions, voluntary suffering and responsibilities are endured to be able to meaningfully build on top of one's existing prior psychological needs to cultivate more optimums of subjective well-being, which near and far always are unnecessary, and which the meaningful criteria is composed of meaningful criterion to satisfy the internal validity tend to be drawn near and far only to the meaningfulness within satisfying one's psychological needs, as an individual's wants and desires are on the self to be able to cultivate their own meaningful concern, to be able to elaborate on their psychological needs. This means that meaningful concerns are always connected to one, healthy psychological functioning. Self's X concerns the internal and or external conditions in relation to direct and or situated situations and or conditions an individual experientially encounters, and two, an individual's psychological needs as it concerns selves with domain-specific conducts connected to domain-specific mind-body connections. We can meaningfully infer facts in association with specific subjectivo-objectivo relacionáveis. The subjectivo-objectivo relationships connect more solidified moral and or ethical facts derived from specifically the derivatives of ultimo psicológico verdade de existence, that one is concerned with an individual's psychological needs and the physical and psychological health, as well to the physical and psychological well-being of an individual, meaningful to be able to satisfy the internal and or external conditions concerning one's psychological needs within the conditions and situations an individual is most concerned with. That's all I want to say for this video. I hope you have an awesome one and keep developing those. Philosophizing.